Hey everyone, welcome to Patrick Dugan Music. Today we're going to learn how to play Little Wing by Jimi Hendrix on the ukulele. Let's get started. Once you can do that, the next step will be to add a strumming pattern. Let's take a look at this one. Just practicing with open strings for a second. We're going to go down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, 1, 2, and a 3, and 4, and a down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. Alright, let's see how that would work in verse 1 for the first few chords. Start with your E minor. Ready, go is down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. Switch to the G. Ready, go, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. To the A minor, go, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. E minor, go, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. On the third line, since we have 3 beats for the B minor and 1 beat for the B flat, we're going to play the first 3 parts of this rhythm for the B minor and then the last part there on the B flat. So here's what this would sound like on the B minor. Ready, go, down, 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 up, down, up, down. Slide over to the B flat, down, down, up. For the next 2 chords, we're going to do something similar. Starting with the A minor, we're going to do the first half of this rhythm, down, 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 up. And then the second half on the C chord, down, up, down, 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 up. Then the same thing here for the G and the F. On the G, we'll do the first half, down, 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 up. The second half we'll do on the F, down, up, down, 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 up. The last 2 chords are a little bit different because the C chord is really a measure of 2-4, and then we go back to 4-4 time for the D chord. So on the C chord, we're just going to do the first half, down, 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 up, and then we're going to play the entire pattern for the D chord, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, with one last downstroke there at the end, because this gets 5 beats total. So we did all 4 of these beats plus 1 more at the beginning, 1 extra downstroke there. Let's try it again. Verse 1 starts with an E minor. 2, ready, go is down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. Switching to the G. Go, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. Switching to the A minor. Go, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. To the E minor. Go, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, down. To the B minor, where we're just doing the first 3 beats here. Ready, go, down, 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 up, down, up, down. Switch, last one, down, down, up. To an A minor, this gets the first half, down, 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 up. C major gets the second half, down, up, down, 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 up. G major gets the first half, down, 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 up. F major gets the second half, down, up, down, 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 up. Now this C major is kind of special here. This gets the first half only, down, 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 up. Then the pattern starts over on the D chord, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Rest, rest, rest. So remember that there's a measure of 2-4 time on the C chord here, which is why we only do the first half here, and instead of doing the second half on the D chord, we start the pattern over fresh right there, because you're back to 4-4 time. Alright, let's see if we can put it together with the lyrics. 1, 2, 3. Well, she's walking through the clouds with a circus mind that's running round. Butterflies and zebras and moonbeams and fairy tales. That's all she ever thinks about, riding with the wind. Rest, rest. When I'm sad, she comes to me with 1,000 smiles she brings to me free. It's alright, she said, it's alright. Take anything you want from me. Anything. Rest, rest, rest. E minor up to a G. Fly on, little wing. Rest, rest one more time is E minor. Yeah, 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 yeah. Little wing. Rest, rest, last chord. Okay, good job. Now you may have noticed that there was 1 or 2 times where I might have done a slight variation on this pattern. So you don't have to stick to this strumming pattern exactly, but this can at least get you started here. Remember, you can always go back to just 4 strums per chord, just following the slashes there. All right, now there's a few things we can do here to spice this up a little bit. Going back to the chords at the top, take a look at D sus4 and D sus2. So start by grabbing a D chord, fingers 1, 2, and 3. Now to make this D sus4, we can add our pinky finger on string 2, 3rd fret. Now it's a D sus4, take the pinky finger away, it's back to a regular D. If we take our ring finger away, we get D sus2. Add the ring finger back, we back to a D major. So those chord types there with the D sus4 and D sus2 will allow us to do some cool fills at the ends of the verses when we get to this D chord here. For example, we could do something like D sus4 to a D sus2 and then back to a D real quick. Check that out again. So I started on D, I went down, 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 up. Added my pinky finger for the D sus4, down, up, down, down. Let go of pinky and ring for a final down, and then back to D major for one last down. Here's that part again. So we can add that to the end of each verse. Another thing we can do is replace the A minor chords with A minor 7. This is actually an easier chord, it's just the open strings. This A minor 7 will sound a little bit richer. It will also free up our fingers if we want to add some fills. I'll show you how to do that in a second. Anytime that G major chord comes up, we can add our pinky finger on string number 1 on the 3rd fret to turn this into a G sus4. So the first time this G comes up, we can go 1, 2, and a 3, and 4, and a. We can just put that down for one strum in our pattern. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. Here it is one more time. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. Also, that G comes in a second time. The next time that G pops up, it's just for 2 beats. So we can go down, down, up, down. We can just put it on for that upstroke. Here's that one again. Down, down, up, down. Last thing we can do is, instead of playing a B minor bar chord, like we had in this first shape, we can replace that B minor bar chord with something that's going to sound very similar, and it's going to add a little bit of an extra richness. It's kind of like a B minor chord, but it's actually a G major 7th chord, and what we're doing is we're taking our ring finger away and just replacing it with an open string. So these are actually 2 different chords, but they share a lot of the same notes. You can see that my index finger's barring the same 3 notes right there in either case. So we're going to use this instead of the B minor chord. Let's see how this would all work in verse 1 without the lyrics. On an E minor, 2, 3, go. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. Switch to the G, down, 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 up. Add that pinky, down, up, down, 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 up. A minor 7 is just the open strings. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. Back to an E minor. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. Here, for the B minor chord, we're just going to do just the first finger. This will actually be G major 7 now. Down, 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 up, down, up, down. You still have to switch over and get the B flat chord though. Down, down, up. A minor 7 again, open strings. C. Here's a G chord with the little pinky. Down, down, up, down. To an F. Down, up, down, 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 up. To a C. Down, 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 up. Here comes our figure on the D chord. Grab a D major. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 down. Let's try it again. E minor. 2, 3, go. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. To the G. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. So I put this pinky down on beat 3, right where this downstroke is. Let's try that G chord again. Ready, go. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. So I'm putting the pinky on for this downstroke only. Cool, then A minor 7 is the open strings. Back to an E minor. Then remember we're doing G major 7, just the index finger. Make sure you have an open string 4 though. Ready, go. Switch, slide over, turn it into a B flat major. A minor 7 again, open strings. C major. Here's the G chord again. This time we're going to be adding our pinky finger on the second downstroke only. So this will be like down, down, up, down. Then switching to the F, down, up, down, 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 up, to the C, down, 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 up. Here comes the D chord. Down, 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 up, down, 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 down. On that one, we are adding the pinky here on beat 3, turn it into a sus2 chord right here on the last beat. And for this particular spot, we don't do this upstroke. We come back to D major here for the last down. Let's try that one again. So you start off with your D major. We're going to go down, 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 up. Add the pinky. Down, up, down, down. Let go of the pinky, let go of the ring. Down. Put the ring back on. Down. Here it is again, a little bit faster. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 down. Let's see if we can put it all together with the lyrics. Starting on an E minor. 1, 2, 3. Well, she's walking through the clouds with a circus mind that's running round. Butterflies and zebras and moonbeams and fairy tales. That's all she ever thinks about, riding with the wind. Rest, rest, when I'm sad, she comes to me with 1,000 smiles she gives to me free. It's alright, she says, it's alright. Take anything you want from me. Well, anything. 2, 3, go, and E minor to the G, pinky, A minor 7, back to E minor. This is really G major 7, quick B flat, A minor 7, C, G, F, C, D, rest, rest, again, E minor to the G, add the pinky, A minor 7, back to E minor, B minor, which is really G major 7, B flat, A minor 7, C, G with the pinky, F, C, D, pinky, open, D major. Last chord, E minor. Alright, good job. So some of those fills are just suggestions. You could do something a little bit different if you wanted to on that. With the G chord, you could really put this pinky down anywhere and it would sound pretty good. Doesn't really have to be on that beat that I was putting it on, but you can use that as a starting point if you want. Same thing with the D chord. You could just go to D sus4 and back to a D. You don't have to do the D sus4, D sus2, D change if you don't want. So you can simplify some of these moves to make it a little bit easier if you want to. And that's about the size of it. So I would say start with the first version we did, and from there you can decide how many of these new chords you want to add in. Remember, some of these are actually easier than the standard chords, like the A minor 7 is just open strings. That's actually easier than the A minor, and the G major 7 is probably a little bit easier than the B minor. And if you don't want to do the sus4 and sus2 chords right now, you don't have to. So you can kind of mix and match and create your own version of that. One last note is that the recording by Jimi Hendrix is actually tuned a half step down. So if you try to play along with that version, it's going to sound like you're playing out of key, because in fact you are playing out of key. He has tuned his guitar down a half step. So if you want to match the recording, you would need to retune each one of your ukulele strings, and you need to loosen it by a half step. So instead of an A, we would loosen this to a G sharp or an A flat. Instead of an E, we would loosen this to an E flat or a D sharp. Instead of a C, we would loosen this to a B. And instead of a G, we would loosen this to a G flat or an F sharp. So again, that's only if you want to play along with the original version. Cool, so go at your own speed and feel free to change this up a little bit if you want to make your own version. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.